How do you, Lisa, live now the sensation of being yourself? Do you feel the I in your body, or flowing through your body, or being the body? Do you feel the I in your body, or flowing through your body, or being in the body? Okay, so this is the answer to number one. I don't exactly know what you mean by do you feel the I in your body? I used to feel like I was inside the body as a separate person, and it just used to feel like an energy, and it felt like I was in here, and I became the center of all things, and I was very important, and I was constantly worrying about myself and about others, and it was everything was about me, so I became too important, which created suffering. And I believed I had choice, and I believed I had free will, and I believed it was my job to make myself happy, to do good things, to be a certain person. Um, and then over seemingly many years, that began to chip away, and everything I began to think about myself began to crumble, and to think about the world. And there was many awakenings. And then when I was in Bali, this big shift happened where I was sitting inside the body looking at a world, and then slowly my sense of self got bigger and bigger and bigger until it disappeared into all things, and then there were simply all things left. It felt like it was coming out of my eyes, like I was here inside, and then it just went everywhere. And then it didn't any longer feel like something inside of here was watching. There simply just was everything, even though it was seen through the Lisa perspective. But the Lisa no longer had a center. There was only everything left. I know that's really confusing, but I know that you're coming on the Romanian retreat, so we can speak more about it then. How does Lisa live the sensation of not being a doer? Does the I feel uncomfortable with it? No, because in the Lisa world, Lisa appears as if she has choices. So Lisa appears as if she has free will. So Lisa appears like she picks cups of tea, but Lisa isn't the experiencer anymore. She is simply an experience. And because that energy's gone off of her, like the energy no longer thinks that's who I am and is claiming it inside the body, Lisa doesn't care if she's got free will or not. It's just simply happening. And when choices appear, they appear, and when they don't appear. But she's not contemplating her navel anymore. She's not really that interested in herself. She's obviously interested in herself to an extent, but she is just a formation, a pattern appearing. And it's so uniquely beautiful. And Lisa appears as if she's got free will, but she's no longer an experience or a separate entity. It's something that's happening, like Khaleesi's happening, and like Muttley's happening, and like the light's happening, even all the choices. What happened in the body after awakening was, over the years there has been a profound change happening, which seems to have been a gradual thing. Some instantaneously changed after that big awakening or explosion or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know what I was talking about. So there were changes that happened over many years. What was I talking about? It's all just so empty. I don't mean that in a negative way. Okay, so she, yeah, Lisa changed over the years. She uh, became better at choosing. Before, choice, before when I was a person, choice was so important. And so, choice, there was too much emphasis put on choice. But since the awakening, the brain has wound down a lot. And now choice is a lot easier and a lot less intellectual. He heard being said that once awakened, you won't be there anymore to feel happy for it. He got scared, thinking the idea that the I dies with awakening. Can you explain what does that mean? You won't be there. Well, there's just absolute completion. So before the person, the sense of self is all about getting things for itself and being happy for itself. But then when there's absolute completion, being happy for yourself because of enlightenment just doesn't really occur. Like you can't really imagine yourself as somebody that's enlightened. It's only when people tell you that or you read stories about yourself on the internet. Can I just also say a lot of the stories about my waking up on the internet are really not true. People just make them up and put them on their blogs. Not that I can really remember what happened, but um so you don't really have this kind of person that's happy with awakening. There's just what's happening. It's such a weird thing that even the idea that Lisa's awakened, even though I can talk about all these things, it's just also an oddness as well, and the contradiction. But why would you even care about being happy or not happy about awakening? This seems like a pointless thing to worry about. But it's funny, all our different things, all our different quirks. Okay, thank you for your questions, Ali, and I will see you on retreat.